How you doing? It's Khoa here. In this video, we're going to be covering the current Rolex market. Rolex has really changed the game this year in 2022 and at the end of 2021. This article here, inside Australia's booming luxury watch market where buyers will pay thousands above retail price and a steel Rolex is good as gold. The Rolex price is absolutely phenomenal. It's actually a lot more expensive. The bluesy that I'm wearing at the moment, this is valued, it was valued at $20,000 Australian, right? So in January 1, 2022, it actually went up to 20,800. So there's a bit of that increase there. And a lot of Rolex watches, particularly the stainless steel ones, the sports models, they've all increased in rates, right? And the reason is because of gold. Gold prices have gone up. And the reason why gold has gone up because of the whole pandemic, because of the whole supply chain issues. And it's made Rolex even more scarce. And I mean, it doesn't need to be more scarce. It's already scarce as it is, but it's even more scarce. A lot of people are falling over themselves to buy a Rolex watch because it's just even more hard to get. It took a year for this businesswoman, Gigi Fab, to buy her bluesies. So 26 grand. She spent 26 grand. I spent 23 grand on this one, but she spent 26. This is probably off the market. So it took a long time to get it, right? And she spent $6,000 more than the retail price. So the retail price of a Rolex bluesy is $20,000. She spent an extra $6,000 on the grey market. All right, so this was written in December 10, 2021. But I'll show you something really interesting as well. So this next article was Chinese investors pick luxury watches over houses. So right now, houses in China, they're not really growing up in value as much. They're still growing up in value, but not as much. But Rolexes is becoming like an asset class, and a lot of Chinese investors are buying a lot more Rolex watches because the thing is, Rolex holds its value. It's also tied to gold as well, and gold goes up in value, therefore your Rolex watch goes up in value. And Rolex plays the game very well. They're very good at scarcity. They know how to play the whole supply and demand. If there's low supply, then there's high demand, and then obviously prices go up. So right now, Chinese investors are picking luxury watches over houses, which is absolutely crazy. This is what happened December 22, 2021, okay? Now I'm going to show you something really interesting. In Australia, for Submariner date, for Oyster 41mm yellow gold, this is the bluesy, but this is the gold, full gold bluesy, right? It's valued at the moment, the retail price is $53,350. I think it was about $50,000, don't quote me on that one, but it was about $50,000 earlier last year. But now Rolex has increased their rates. It's gone up to $53,350. Isn't that crazy? It's absolutely crazy. Now, let me show you something. I'm part of a group called Australian Watch Buy and Watch Sell. So this is where you can buy Rolex watches on the grey market, right? So I found this bluesy on the grey market and I paid $23,000 for it. I paid an additional $3,000, but I was able to get my watch. I don't have to wait years to get it in retail price. So that watch that I showed you before, which was worth $53,350, right? Someone's selling that one, the exact same one, yellow, blue, and everything, for $68,950. And guess what? On hold, pending funds. Someone's bought it already. And this was advertised January 6th. This was only a couple of days ago. And the thing is, if you've got a Rolex watch, you can sell it above market value. There's even more supply chain issues. There's even more scarcity in the market. People want it even more. And people are willing to pay even more for your watch, right? So $68,950. Let's do some calculations on that, shall we? If we've got a Rolex watch at $53,000, take away $68,950, this person has made an additional $15,000 on top of their watch. Isn't that crazy? And someone actually bought it. Someone bought it. It's crazy right now. The Rolex market is absolutely crazy. If you've got one, it's up to you whether you want to sell it or not. It's really up to you. I thought about selling my watch as well. I bought this for 23. What if I sell 50K? I can get my money back and buy another Rolex watch if I ever get the phone call, and I can buy another one. I'm planning on buying my wife the Lady Datejust 33. It's got the diamond. It's also got the Jubilee bracelet as well. Champagne dial. Beautiful watch. It's worth about $21,000 retail. If I sold my bluesy right now for 50K, I can get another bluesy and I can get the Datejust. So I've got two Rolex watches. I thought about that, but it's absolutely crazy right now. So if you've got one, good for you. You're in the control position. You've got the power to do whatever you want right now. But if you're struggling to get your first Rolex watch, if you're trying to get your Rolex watch, it's made things a lot more complicated. It's a bit more trickier. I'm lucky I got my watch in October, just before the whole price hike and everything like that. My advice right now is just to keep working, keep saving your money. That's the current market update on Rolex watches. It's absolutely crazy right now. Whether you want to take advantage of this or not, it's up to you. It's a crazy world, Rolex, right now. But ultimately, at the end of the day, you really want to get the watch of your dreams. You want to work hard for it, and you want to wear it with pride. Okay, that's it for Rolex. I hope you like this video. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next one. Cheers.